बैटरी चार्ज है। फोर 13 जो है भाई કોને અહીંયા ભાઈ બધા અહીંયા Hello friends, the last time we have discussed the question up to 70, page number 195. I have given some questions to you to solve. In case you feel difficulty, please ask. Last time I have given some questions to you to solve in the homework session.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Thirty-three.
33. Okay. Next one. Check your detail first. Anybody have difficulty, please ask. If there is no difficulty, then I will start the next question according to sequence.
Hello, sir.
Yes? बोलिए.
48.
48. Okay. Nice. Any more?
Hello, sir.
Yes, बोलिए.
The question number 33, 37, 40,
33.
5,
1 minute.
54.
Please give me the time तो दीजिए मुझे लिखने का मुझे. 33. Then.
Okay, sir.
Okay, 33. Then.
37,
Okay.
40,
40.
55,
55. Fine.
54,
54.
67.
67. Okay. It's okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, 22,
22
and 18.
18.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. बोलिए.
190, page number.
Yes.
Sir, question number 42 and 45.
42, 45.
Question number 42
Okay.
and 44, sorry.
44.
सर 42 क्लास वर्क किया है लेकिन कुछ समझ में नहीं आया इसलिए फिर से.
Definitely, I will discuss the question in the classroom. No problem.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes. Now we start the question in solving procedures just to be sequence. Okay. See the first difficulty from this different centers. This is question number 18. It is given the limit of h tends to 0, x plus h raised to minus 5 minus x raised to minus 5 divided by h is given. Instead of h, I may write x plus h minus x. This is the first formula. X raised to n minus a raised to n upon x minus a x plus h minus x, that is h. डिनोमीटर में जो h लिखा है वहां मैं x प्लस h माइनस x लिख सकता हूं. I may write this is equal to h. First formula. What is n? n is minus 5 into x raised to minus 5 minus 1 equal to minus 5 into x raised to minus 6 equal to minus 5 upon x raised to 6. This way you can solve this example. This is question number 18. The question 22 that I have not given to you. This question that I have not given. Then the question number 33. Limit of x tends to 0 e raised to x minus 1 upon e minus 1. आप देखिए जरा यहाँ the denominator में x नहीं है. If you substitute x equal to 0, आप x की वैल्यू 0 डिनोमीटर रखेंगे तो डिनोमीटर 0 होगा नहीं होगा. That means you can substitute directly x equal to 0 in numerator, then the step will be e raised to 0 minus 1 upon e minus 1 you can write. This is question number 33. Here friends, the e raised to 0 is 1, therefore answer you can get e minus 1 divided by e minus 1, this steps are cancelled, you can write 1. So simple question, but it is difficult to understand sometimes. E raised to 0 minus 1 divided by e minus 1, e raised to 0 is 1, e minus 1 upon e minus 1, that is 1. This is question number 33. Now in order, I am solving the question number 37. Question number 37, yes. 37 question is the limit of x into 0 e raised to x plus e raised to minus x minus 2 upon x square. This is the question. This question we can solve by this method. Limit of x tends to 0 e raised to x plus e raised to minus x is 1 upon e raised to x minus 2 upon x square. E raised to minus x you can write is equal to 1 upon e raised to x. LCM लीजिए यहाँ तो क्या आएगा? e raised to x into e raised to x आप लिख सकते हो ऐसे e raised to x the whole square plus 1 minus 2 e raised to x upon e raised to x divided by x square. Clear? Now I can arrange the step this way. Limit of x tend to 0, e raised to x the whole square minus 2 e raised to x plus 1 upon e raised to a, you can write in denominator, that means the x square into e raised to x. इस तरह आप लिख सकते हो और उसका जो छेद है वो छेद में जाएगा. Numerator denominator always to be a part of denominator. Now the next step. यहाँ देखिए this the term is the a minus b the whole square term, e raised to x square minus 2 e raised to x plus 1 upon x square. Therefore I may write this term this way, e raised to x minus 1 the whole square, this is the x square, I may write this x the whole square into 1 upon e raised to x. इस तरह मैं सिंप्लीफिकेशन कर सकता हूं. e raised to x minus 1 upon x the whole square divided into 1 upon e raised to x. This is the formula, log e base e is the 1 square into 1 upon, यहाँ क्या है, x tends to 0, if we substitute 0 instead of x we can say e raised to 0. Friends, e raised to 0 is 1, 1 upon 1 is 1, 1 into 1 you can say this answer is 1. This way we can discuss this question. Fine? This is question number 37. Question number 40. In question number 40, I may write this way the first steps. Limit of x tends to 0. I can write this first step, the 1 plus 6x square raised to 1 upon x square. Divided by, I can write this a 1 plus 4x square raised to 1 upon x square. This is the first step of the example. Fourth formula, 1 plus x raised to 1 upon x. यहाँ लिखिए बेस क्या है 6x square, the power must be is equal to 1 upon 6x square. तो मुझे यहाँ 6 लिखना पड़ेगा. So I can write this power is raised to 6. Why? Because 1 upon 6 raised to 6, the 6 will be cancelled, you can get 1. Same way you can write these similar steps in denominator. The 1 plus 4x square is given. Here I want the 1 upon 4x square and raised to, I can write raised to 4. 1 upon 4 raised to 4, 4 will be cancelled. Term में कोई difference नहीं है. Simply I adjust this term. 1 plus 6x square raised to 1 upon 6x square whole raised to 6. Because 6 we are doing this power for the adjustments. Right? Next point. This is the formula of E, the fourth formula. You can say that is equal to e raised to 6 divided by e raised to 4 is equal to e raised to 6 minus 4. E raised to 6 minus 4, that is equal to e square. This to be a right answer of the question number 40. This way you can solve the question number 40. Now for 42. In the question number 42, the limit is given, limit of x tends to 1, nth root of x plus of nth root of x square minus 2 upon x minus 1. 42 question. The first term I can write this way, limit of x tends to 1. The nth root of x is given, you can write is equal to x raised to 1 upon n. Clear? Nth root of x square is given, you can write as x raised to 2 upon n. Right? Minus 2 is given, I can write minus 1. -1 divide by is given x minus 1. I can write divide by x minus 1. This is the first term, and here I can write divide by x minus 1, this to be a second term. इस तरह में फॉर्मूला जो टर्म दी है उसको एडजस्ट इस तरह कर सकता हूं. The nth root of x is given, x is to 1 upon n. Nth root of x is given, x is to 2 upon n. Minus 2 is shown, you can write this minus 1 become the minus 2. Denominator is a common for the both term. I can divide by x minus 1, x minus 1. But 1 की कोई भी पावर होगा, 1 की कोई भी पावर होगी तो 1 होगा, तो I can write this 1 is to 1 upon n also 1. I can write 1 upon n. 1 is to anything is 1. Also here I can write 1 is to 2 upon n. 1 is to anything is 1. Fine. This is the property of first formula. X is to n minus a raised to n upon x minus a. X is to n minus a raised to n upon x minus a. यहाँ n क्या है? 1 by n. a क्या है? 1. यहाँ n क्या लिखा है? 2 by n and the a is 1. फिर से याद रखिएगा 1 raised to anything is given, that means 1. Now the next step equal to 1 upon n into 1 raised to 1 upon n minus 1 and a raised to n minus 1 plus 2 upon n into 1 raised to 2 upon n minus 1. Yes?
हेलो
Yes, बोलिए.
सर आपने ये एग्जाम्पल करवाया है.
But the question they have asked from other center, you have solved, but we not understand. That's why I am solving these questions. एक सेंटर है वहां सॉल्यूशन है उसके पास, उसको पता ही चलता है कि किस तरह सॉल्व है. That's why revising this question 42 special for the students. आपको चला नहीं पता?
सर थैंक यू.
Okay. There are many centers of the Aryan. 1 or 2 they might not be understand that this is my job, I have to repeat these questions. Fine? One is to anything is 1. Here 1 is to anything is 1. Then you can write this way is equal to 1 upon n plus 2 upon n is equal to 3 upon n. This is the answer. It's question 42. After 42, 44. In the question 44, limit of x tends to 0, e raised to ax minus e raised to bx upon x. Example है, formula third पर depend है. Third formula is given, e raised to h minus 1 upon h is equal to log e base e is 1. E raised to h minus 1. Minus 1 कहीं जगह नहीं है, इसलिए अब आपको minus 1 यहाँ सेट करना पड़ेगा. किस तरह सेट करते हैं? देखिए जरा. Is equal to limit of x tends to 0, e raised to ax है, then I can write minus 1 plus 1, e minus e raised to bx upon x. This is a step. E raised to ax minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 plus 1 must be 0. Means term में कोई changes नहीं किया मैंने. I have done only adjustment in the terms. E raised to ax minus 1 plus 1, e minus e raised to bx upon x. Now term separate करो. किस तरह करते हम? Limit of x into 0 bracket of e raised to ax minus 1. इस दोनों में से माइनस बाहर निकालिए. If I eliminate minus, what we write? E raised to bx minus 1. Separate कर दो term. The term is given divide by x. तो divide by x पहले लिख लो. बाद में ये चेक करो e का पावर और डिनोमिनेटर सेम है नहीं है. तो सेट करने के लिए यहां e raised to ax है, यहां मुझे ax चाहिए, therefore I have to multiply and divide by a. This is only the nice cue of this example. Here देखिए e raised to क्या है, bx है, यहां b है, sorry x है, we required b, therefore I have to multiply and divide by b in the second term. This term is the only specious term of the example. Say this term, this is the log e base e is 1, this also log e base e is 1, multiple is a and b, the what to be answer? A minus b. This is the answer of the question 44. Fine? 44. Thereafter, '45 is the same question, is not at all difficult, then you can try then after. 32 की जगह आप 2 raised to 5 लिख सकते हैं, because 2 raised to 5 is 32. If 44 is just similar question, then you can solve. '48. Question 48. Limit of x into 0, 5 raised to 3x minus 1 divided by 3 raised to 5x minus 1. Very simple example. Basically जो example लिखा है, question, this based on second formula. The second formula you have a raised to h minus 1 upon h is equal to log a base e. यहाँ देखिए 5 raised to 3x है, minus 1 है, x नहीं है. First I am dividing the both term by x. First I am dividing the both term by x. Next term 5 raised to कितना है, 3x है, here x I have to multiply and divide by 3. And same way here I have to multiply and divide by 5. These are the basic adjustment of this example. Example is over. Now see, 3 as it is. This the term of the log a base e, means log 5 base e, divided by 5 into log a is 3, 3 log 5, I can take this as log 5 cube. Log 5 cube must be is equal to log 125 base e. Pi you can write in the power of 3. 3 raised to 5 is the 243 base e. Log 125 base e divided by log 243 base e, I may use the law of logarithm, chain rule, chain base rule. Log 125 to the base 243 I can write, and this is the required option of the question. Fine? This way you can solve this example. This is question 48. '54 you can solve by the method of example 56. 56 में जो concepts लगा है इस base पर आप 54 कर सकते हो. There is no new methods, nothing new logic. And last one example for your side is example number 55. 55 question. Limit of x tend to 0, 12 raised to x minus 3 raised to x minus 4 raised to x plus 1 upon x square. The factor of 12 is 3 4s are 12, 3 4s are 12. I may write the 3 raised to x into 4 raised to x minus 3 raised to x minus 4x plus 1 upon x square. Factorize the thing. फैक्टर निकालिए. लिमिट x टेंड टू 0 3x बाहर निकालो. क्या आएगा ब्रैकेट में? 4x माइनस 1 बाहर निकालो. क्या आएगा ब्रैकेट में? 4x माइनस 1 अपॉन x स्क्वायर. द फर्स्ट टर्म इज सिंप्लीफिकेशन इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर दिस एग्जाम्पल. एक 12 का फैक्टर निकालना है, वही इंपॉर्टेंट है. वी हैव टू फैक्टर्स. फर्स्ट फैक्टर 3x minus 1, second factor 4x minus 1. Divide by क्या है? X square. I can write the divide by x, divide by x. This to be x square because term is given in multiplication. ये जो term दी है multiplication base पर है. What's the answer? Log 3 base e into log 4 base e. Only this is the answer of this question. This end of difficulties from your side is over. Clear? Now the next example. Yes, बोलिए.
प्लीज 70 नंबर का एग्जांपल फिर से लाइए.
Which number?
70.
70. फिर से बताऊं.
हेलो सर.
Yes, बोलिए. यस.
हेलो सर.
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए, सुनता हूं मैं.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 11.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 11.
11.
I have not given this 11. I have not given.
$47.
47. 1 minute. That also I have not given. Yes. बोलिए. Anything else?
हेलो सर.
Yes, बोलिए.
21.
Which one?
21.
20?
21.
41?
1. 21.
21. Okay.
2.
Any more question?
49. 49.
21, 49.
50.
50.
7.
Which one?
67.
67. This question I solved last time.
No, sir.
I will solve, see in your book the 64 I will solve. On the 64 behalf this we can solve easily 67 question. Please refer 64 question. On the 64 question, you can solve 67. Yes.
सर क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 जो फिर से एक्सप्लेन कीजिए.
I definitely explained that I am getting the difficulty from the other center. Let it be finished now. Then I definitely repeat the 70 questions. I know. You are calling from Baroda center. Fine. Definitely repeat. Yes.
थैंक यू.
Okay. Welcome. Different difficulties from the different centers. This is the question number 21. Question. Limit x tends to 3, square root of x plus pi minus 2 root 2 upon root of x plus 1 minus 2. Similar question I will solve in the first sitting. This is question number 23. This I solved. On that same base you can solve this question immediately. There is nothing new in this question. You should take the conjugate surds of this question. Numerator is given irrational term. You should multiply and divide by that conjugate terms. Root of x plus pi minus is given. You can multiply by plus 2 root 2. Multiply and divide. This is a part of numerator is over. Same way, the denominator is root of x plus 1 minus 2. You can multiply and divide by root of x plus 1 plus 2. Right? Now, this product is possible? Yes. And this product is possible. These two terms multiplication is a factor of a square minus b square. Now, what to write now? Limit of x into 3 bracket of root x plus 5 the whole square means x plus 5 minus 2 root 2 square means 2 square is 4, 4 2 is 8 into the last term is as it is, no change. Divide by this term is as it is, no change. A square minus b square factor root x plus 1 the whole square is the x plus 1 minus 2 square is 4. The term is given x tends to 3 means x minus 3 must be a common factor. Limit x tends to 3, x plus 5 minus 8 is a x minus 3 into same term divided by x plus 1 minus 4, x plus 1 minus 4 that is equal to x minus 3, same term clear. This we can cancel x minus 3, x tends to 3 means x minus 3 must be a common factor. You can put x equal to 3 here. 3 plus 1 is 4, root 4 is 2, plus 2, upon. Good evening, boliye. Your voice is just low. $57. $58, okay. 58 I solved last time. I solved the question 57 also. In the first lecture I solved also 58. Please revise the book first. Both are solved. Huh? 56 also I have solved. This is why she is not clear. 66. I have solved. What question? The what is not clear yet. Yes? See the question. This step you can take conjugate of the terms, the root of x plus pi minus 2 root 2. Then you multiply and divide by root x plus pi plus 2 root 2 terms. First term. Denominator is given root of x plus 1 minus 2. You can multiply and divide by root of x plus 1 plus 2. Multiply and divide. See, this factor is important. This factor is based on a square minus b square. Root x plus 5 the whole square is the x plus 5. Minus 2 root 2 square is the 2 square is 4. 4 2 is the 8. And this term is the last term is same, no change. Then the first term and the last term is attached with the factor of a square minus b square. Root of x plus 1 the whole square, this is the x plus 1 minus 2 square is 4. Into this term is same, no change. X plus 5 minus 8 is the x minus 3, and x plus 1 minus 4, that is also x minus 3. X minus 3 will be cancelled because the x tends to 3 means x minus 3 must be a common factor. अब जहां x है वहां x की वैल्यू रखनी पड़ेगी. X tends to 3 is given. Put 3 here. 3 plus 1 is 4. Root 4 is 2 plus 2. याद रखिए what we get 5 plus 3 is 8 means root 8 plus 2 root 2. Two plus 2 is 4. Root 8 is 4 2 is 8. 4 बाहर निकालिए तो क्या आएगा 2 root 2 plus 2 root 2. 2 root 2 plus 2 root 2 is a 4 root 2. The 4 will be cancelled. You can get this answer is equal to 1 upon root 2. That's to be a right question of the question number 21. Same way. (49) limit x tend to 0, 9 raised to x minus 3 raised to x upon x. The factor of the 9 is 3 into 3. 3 into 3, 9. We can write 3 raised to x into 3 raised to x minus 3 raised to x upon x. 3 raised to x कॉमन है न्यूमरेटर में से तो बाहर निकालो. तो what to write now? 3 raised to x common. What we get outside? 3 raised to x minus 1 upon x. ये हुई second formula. This is second form. What to write? Log 3 base e. यहाँ क्या लिखा है? 3 raised to x. What is x tends to 0? तो क्या लिखेंगे हम? 3 raised to 0. What is 3 raised to 0? 1. What to be answer? Log 3 base e. (49) 50 50. Same question. A raised to x plus b raised to x minus 2 upon x. Question 50. This is the second formula for dependent equations. A raised to h minus 1 upon h. Right? See. Limit x tend to 0, a raised to x प्लस बी रेज टू एक्स, यहां लिखा है -2, आई कैन राइट -1 डिवाइड बाय एक्स। ये हुआ सेकंड पार्टीशन, ये हुआ फर्स्ट पार्टीशन। दिस इज द log a base e plus log b base e. Log a plus log b is equal to log ab. Solutions of this example and difficulty sessions to be over. Now, last time I will repeat, solve the question number 70, 70. Now repeat these questions. The question number 70. Limit n tends to infinitive. Yes. N plus 1 plus of n plus 2 plus up to n plus n upon n square. फर्स्ट टर्म पढ़िए पहले, हर एक ब्रैकेट की फर्स्ट टर्म है, इस तरह पढ़िएगा, n plus n, how many times? n times. This way you can read this first term. n plus n 5 times होगा तो 5n, 6 times होगा तो 6n, 100 times है तो 100n, n times है, इसका मीनिंग ये हुआ n times means n into n, that means n square. n कितनी टाइम्स है? n times means n into n is n square, plus the next term is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n. This you can write this term separately in this bracket upon n square. You can separate this term first, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to n. This you can write as per power series, it is sigma n. Limit n tends to infinitive, n square plus sigma n upon n square. You know the formula of sigma n. Sigma n is equal to n into n plus 1 upon 2. Divided by n square. Sigma n is equal to n into n plus 1 upon 2 divided by n square. यहां देखिए n square है, डिनोमिनेटर में n square है, यहां n square आपको लाना पड़ेगा. Then you can eliminate n square from numerator and that term will be cancelled with denominator. यहां देखिए n लिखा है, n plus 1 जो ब्रैकेट है उनमें से n बाहर निकालो. तो what to write now? n square सेम, n यहां है, ब्रैकेट में से n बाहर निकालो तो आएगा n स्क्वेयर. व्हाट टू राइट इन ब्रैकेट? इफ आई एलिमिनेट n प्लस 1 में से हम n बाहर निकालेंगे तो क्या रहेगा यहां? 1 plus 1 upon n डिवाइड बाय 2 upon n स्क्वेयर. आप देख सकते हो न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर दोनों में n स्क्वेयर कॉमन है, बाहर निकालो, दैट्स टू बी कैंसल नाउ. व्हाट टू बी नेक्स्ट स्टेप्स? Limit n tends to infinitive, n square take the outside, what we get in the inside? 1 plus 1 upon n divided by 2 upon n square will be cancelled. You know this rule. अगर n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी है तो आप 1 upon n और एनीथिंग upon n की जगह आप 0 ले सकते हो. दिस इज द बेसिक कंसेप्ट ऑफ थियरी. यू कैन पुट दिस इज 0. दिस इज 0 मीन्स 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 upon 2. आंसर क्या आएगा? 1 plus 1 upon 2 equal to 3 upon 2. This way, friends, you can solve example number 70. This question I solved last time, but I repeat for demand of subcenters. The same way, please see the question of 74. Question 74. Limit n tends to infinity, n into sigma n square by sigma n cube. Question 74. N into sigma n square by sigma n cube. See. Limit n tends to infinity, n is as it is, no change. अब फॉर्मूला जानते हो सिग्मा एन स्क्वायर की. सिग्मा एन स्क्वायर फॉर्मूला इज n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6 divided by, you know the formula of sigma n cube. The sigma n cube formula is n square into n plus 1 whole square upon 4. न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर से ये पता लगाइए कि कितने n है आपके पास. 1 है, 2 है, 3 है, 4 है. Actually we have 4 n's, means n is to 4. You can eliminate from numerator and denominator. How? See, first, second, third, fourth. 4 n's in numerator. Then the next step is, if first n into n is n square, third bracket we have n plus 1. यहां से आप n बाहर निकालिए. सेकंड ब्रैकेट में 2n plus 1 है, उनमें से भी n बाहर निकालिए तो 2n बाहर आएंगे. 2n बाहर है. n square into n square you can write is equal to n fourth. ब्रैकेट में क्या आएगा? यहां 1 plus 1 upon n. यहां क्या बचेगा? 2 plus 1 upon n divided by 6 upon 2n we have outside. 2n we can collect from these two brackets. We can get outside n raised to 4. Inside bracket में यहां आएगा 1 plus 1 upon n. यहां n बाहर निकालो तो आएगा 2. यहां n नहीं है इसलिए आएगा 1 by n. First simplification of the numerator portion is over here. डिनोमिनेटर आप ध्यान से देखिएगा, यहां n स्क्वायर बाहर है. इन द ब्रैकेट वी हैव n plus 1 द होल स्क्वायर. अगर ब्रैकेट में से n बाहर निकालिएगा तो व्हाट वी गेट आउटसाइड? n नहीं आएगा, n स्क्वायर आएगा, बिकॉज द पावर इज 2. बिकॉज द पावर इज 2. In the n plus 1 whole square, if by eliminating n, we can get outside n square because the power is 2. अगर पावर 3 है तो n क्यूब बढ़ेगा, पावर n है तो n is to n बढ़ेगा. The denominator we can get this n raised to 4 into bracket of 1 plus 1 upon n raised to square by 4. रिवर्स करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. सी, डायरेक्टली कोई कैंसल, n raised to 4 कैंसल. आप ये भी जानते हो कि जब n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी है तो 1 upon n means anything upon n you can write 0. This is 0, this must be 0. 1 plus 0 1, 2 plus 0 1 plus 0 1, 2 plus 0 2, 2 into 1 is 2 divided by 6 divided by. Simplification of numerator. Anything upon n must be 0. 2 into 1 is 2 by 6. यहां देखिए डिनोमिनेटर में 1 upon n is 0, 1 plus 0 1, 1 square is 1, तो क्या आएगा 1 by 4. The 2 by 6 is a 1 by 3 डिवाइड बाय 1 by 4, उसको रेसिप्रोकल कीजिएगा तो आंसर आएगा 4 by 3. This way you can solve this question 74. Limit n tends to infinity limit n tends to infinity 10 raised to n minus 3 raised to n divided by 7 raised to n minus 5 into 10 raised to n. This is the question. मैक्सिमम वैल्यू आप देख सकते हो यहां पावर n दिया हुआ है, राइट. इन दिस क्वेश्चन आप ये सोचिए कौन सा बेस स्ट्रांग है. स्ट्रांग मीन्स हायर. हायर क्या है 3 हायर है, 7 है, 10 है, तो आप कहेंगे 10 इज द हाईएस्ट बेस. इज द स्ट्रांग 10 इज द स्ट्रांगेस्ट बेस. तो यू एलिमिनेट हाईएस्ट बेस फ्रॉम न्यूमरेटर एज वेल एज डिनोमिनेटर. आप देख सकते हो 10 raised to n is occurs in a numerator also and denominator. दोनों जगह है. 10 raised to n बाहर निकालो. अंश में से 10 raised to n जो बाहर निकालेंगे तो ब्रैकेट में आएगा 1 minus 3 raised to n upon 10 raised to n. Right? If eliminating 10 raised to n from numerator, अंश की जो संख्या है उनमें से 10 raised to n जब हम बाहर निकालेंगे तो क्या आएगा, यहां होगा 1, यहां लिखेंगे 3 raised to n डिवाइड बाय 10 raised to n. मेरे को 10 raised to n नहीं है. सेम वे यू कैन एलिमिनेट 10 raised to n फ्रॉम डिनोमिनेटर. देखिए डिनोमिनेटर क्या है 10 raised to n बाहर निकालो, क्या आएगा ब्रैकेट में 7 raised to n अपॉन 10 raised to n माइनस 5. 10 raised to n टू बी कैंसल. कोई भी एग्जाम्पल इस बेस का आएगा, पावर इज n इज गिवन, देन यू शुड थिंक अबाउट द विच इज द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट बेस. फाइन. नेक्स्ट स्टेप. लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी 1 minus 3 raised to n upon 10 raised to n. I may write this way 3 by 10 raised to n divided by this term you can write is equal to 7 upon 10 raised to n minus 5. लास्ट टाइम मैंने एक फॉर्मूला बताई थी मैंने आपको, शायद आपको याद है. लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी mod r raised to n is 0 where r is lies between 0 and 1. जब r की वैल्यू 0 के 1 के बीच में होगी तो एनीथिंग raised to n is 0. दिस वी डिस्कस द लास्ट लेक्चर्स. लाइज बिटवीन 0 and 1. पावर n चाहिए. देख सकते हो यहां सही जगह पावर n है, वैल्यू 0 के 1 के बीच में ही है. आप सी हियर 3 by 10 कितना होगा 0.3. 0.3 raised to n कितना लिखेंगे 0. What is 7 by 10? 0.7. It lies between 0 and 1. You can write direct 0 by using this formula. So what to write now? 1 minus 0 divided by 0 minus 5. Answer is 1 by 5 minus. Mod r raised to n is 0 where r is lies between 0 and 1. R is the base. Is the base of this term is lies between 0 and 1? Then answer is yes. Why? Because the 3 upon 10 and the 7 upon 10 are the base of the term. 3 upon 10 का आंसर आएगा 0.3, 7 by 10 is a 0.7, 0 के 1 के बीच में पावर n है. क्या लिख सकते हो? You can write direct 0. This we can solve the question number 76. You see the next question is the 80. Limit x tend to 0, e raised to x square minus 1 upon x. This is very simple example, कोई steps है ही नहीं अंदर. थियरी लेक्चर में मैंने बोला था कि पावर ऑफ E is h. Actually this example basically depend upon third formula. The third formula is the e raised to h minus 1 upon h is equal to log e base e or 1. तब मैंने बोला था कि e raised to h and denominator h are the same. If the power and the denominator are the not same, you have to make same. Same situation यहाँ है, देखिए जरा. What is the power of e? X square. Denominator क्या है? X. Here I want x square. You multiply by x. I should multiply and divide by x. Over. Example, over. See, what is this? E raised to h minus 1 upon h, x tends to 0, x tends to 0, e raised to x square minus 1 upon x square, is you can write is equal to 1, x tends to 0, here you can write 0, 1 into 0, the answer is 0. Straight we can solve this example this way, e raised to x square minus 1 upon x square into x. Simply this question is basically depend upon simple logic. किस तरह आप लॉजिक का कहां क्यों यूज करते हो वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. Then next you see example 98. Is the ending of limit sections and the starting of continuity. Example 98. See the question. Limit x tends to infinity, 2x square plus 5x minus 7 upon 3x square minus 7x plus 9. क्या करेंगे आप लोग? फैक्टर निकालेंगे? निकालो. एक का फैक्टर होगा, दूसरे का फैक्टर नहीं होगा. When you got the factor, second you don't got the factors. रुके आप, रुको. कुछ करना है ही नहीं. There is nothing in the question. The question is so simple. अगर कोई भी सम एल्जीब्रिक यानी लीनियर, क्वाड्रेटिक, क्यूबिक और बाय क्वाड्रेटिक बेस पर है तो आप ये ढूंढो x की हाईएस्ट पावर कितनी है. व्हाट द हाईएस्ट पावर ऑफ x, उसको बाहर निकालो. Here in this question the highest power of x is 2. It occurs in numerator also in denominator. अंश और छेद में x स्क्वायर है. हाईएस्ट डिग्री है. एलिमेंट इज फर्स्ट. व्हाट टू राइट नाउ? अंश में से x स्क्वायर बाहर निकालो. क्या आएगा ब्रैकेट में? 2 प्लस 5x अपॉन x स्क्वायर मीन्स 5 अपॉन x माइनस 7 अपॉन x स्क्वायर. डिनोमिनेटर में x स्क्वायर बाहर निकालो. क्या आएगा? 3 माइनस 7x अपॉन x स्क्वायर मीन्स 7 अपॉन x प्लस 9 अपॉन x स्क्वायर. x स्क्वायर कैंसल. You know the rule, when the x tends to infinity as 1 upon x is 0. You know the rule, 1 upon x is 0 or 1 upon x square is 0 or anything upon x is 0. When these all terms are 0, what do you get the answer? 2 by 3. अगर आपको क्वेश्चन सॉल्व नहीं करना है तो आप देखो हाईएस्ट डिग्री कहां है. यहां कोएफिशिएंट्स क्या है? 2 and 3. डिवीजन में राइट आंसर 2 by 3. फाइन. क्वेश्चन 60 सेकंड में सॉल्व करना है, 6 सेकंड में सॉल्व करना है. सोच आपकी है। क्लियर? 99, लिमिट x टेंड टू 0 e रेज टू x माइनस 1 अपॉन 7 रेज टू x माइनस 1। सो सिंपल। ये दो फॉर्मूला पर डिपेंडेंट एग्जाम्पल है। तो फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला अंश में लिखा है e रेज टू h माइनस 1 अपॉन h, डिनोमिनेटर इज द a रेज टू h माइनस 1 अपॉन h। मिसिंग स्टेप्स क्या है? x, डिनोमिनेटर में x नहीं है, दोनों में नहीं है, डिवाइड कर दो। I can write e raised to x minus 1 upon x. We'll divide the both term of numerator and denominator by x. Adjustment is complete. What is this? Log e base e 1 upon log 7 base e. The answer is log e base 7. चेक कर लो ऑप्शन है या नहीं है। This is the end of section of the limit is over here. These are the enough sum for securing the 100% marks in CPT exam December 09. Chapter's label is limit and continuity. Now we start the definitions point of continuity. Hardly few times they were asked the question from the continuity. There is no new formula in this chapter. There is only the definitions point of the study in this chapter. See, the next point is the continuity. Next point, continuity. Definition. If function f be defined at x equal to a, function f be defined. The meaning of defined means function f is defined at x equal to a. उसका मीनिंग ये होगा कि x equal to a अगर जो फंक्शन दिया है वो व्याख्यायित है, फंक्शन व्याख्यायित है, दैट मीन्स फंक्शन इज डिफाइंड। अगर व्याख्यायित होगा तो फंक्शन होगा, अगर फंक्शन है व्याख्यायित है तो हम चेक कर सकेंगे वेदर इट इज कंटिन्यूअस और डिसकंटिन्यूअस। If function f be defined at x equal to a, then number 1, f of x is equal to f of a exists. First condition, f of x is equal to f of a exists. Second condition, वो मैं अभी आपको बताता हूं कि उसका मीनिंग क्या है एग्जैक्टली। लिमिट ऑफ x टेंड्स टू a प्लस एफ एक्स इक्वल टू एफ ए इक्वल टू लिमिट ऑफ x टेंड्स टू a माइनस एफ एक्स। ए प्लस ए नहीं है, ए प्लस है, ए माइनस ए नहीं है, ए माइनस है। This the value is the a plus and the a minus. I will explain this concept after completing the definitions. If limit x tends to a plus fx equal to this value fa equal to x tends to a minus fx, then we can say that function is continuous at x equal to a. This is a point of discussion for the functions may be continuous or to be discontinuous. First point is fx equal to fa exists, first condition. Second condition, x tends to a plus fx equal to fa equal to x tends to a minus fx. If above two mentioned conditions are satisfied in the any function, then and then we can say that function is continuous at x equal to a, otherwise it is discontinuous. This is the point of definition of the chapter. By using this definition, you have to check whether the function is to be continuous or discontinuous. एग्जाम में किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे, आप किस टाइप के ऑप्शन होंगे, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. इन एग्जाम दे आर आस्किंग 4 ऑप्शंस. कितने ऑप्शंस होंगे? 4. पहला ऑप्शन ये होगा फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअस है. दूसरा ऑप्शन ये होगा फंक्शन डिसकंटिन्यूअस है. तीसरा ऑप्शन वो लोग लिखेंगे फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस एवरीवेयर, वो भी ऑप्शन हो सकता है. और फोर्थ ऑप्शन वो कहेंगे फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस नोवेयर. एज फार एज सीपीटी एग्जाम्पल एंड द सिलेबस इज कंसर्न, आपको सिर्फ 2 ही ऑप्शन पर ध्यान रखना है, वेदर इट इज कंटिन्यूअस और टू बी डिसकंटिन्यूअस. Continuous everywhere, continuous nowhere. This example is based on trigonometric function, and trigonometric functions example not included in the syllabus. Therefore, you should not touch those options. You should over-concentrate 2 points, whether it is to be continuous or discontinuous. You should not touch the option in the exam, it is continuous everywhere or continuous nowhere. Many in example, I also given this option also. फर्स्ट. दूसरा पॉइंट ये है, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ ए प्लस एंड ए माइनस. एग्जाम में कोई भी ऑप्शन, कोई भी क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे आपको, तो पूछेंगे डिस्कस द कंटिन्यूटी एट एक्स इक्वल टू, या पूछेंगे 0 बेस पर डिस्कस करो, या दे में आस्क द डिस्कस द कंटिन्यूटी एट 1, दे में आस्क द डिस्कस द कंटिन्यूटी एट द 1/2, they may ask the distance continuity as 2, etc. These are the questions can be asked in exams. Discuss the continuity of this function at x equal to 0 or 1/2 or 1 or 2 or any value. 1a plus का मीनिंग है the value is increased by a से ज्यादा है, value is increased by. Here I am showing the direction about the plus and here I am showing the direction about the minus. Value increased by a से ज्यादा है, ज्यादा मीन्स जो ज्यादा वैल्यू होगी वो आप इग्नोर कर सकोगे, यू कैन इग्नोर दैट वैल्यू. अगर आप 2 लिखो और बाद में 2.0000 अप टू 1 लिखो तो यू कैन राइट 2. दिस अ वैल्यू ऑफ इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज दैट यू कैन इग्नोर. वैल्यू इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज, इंक्रीज यानी प्लस, डिक्रीज यानी माइनस, उसका मीनिंग हुआ a प्लस, यहां का मीनिंग है a माइनस. इफ द क्वेश्चन टू बी लोकेटेड इन द एग्जाम, what we are going to suppose for the plus or minus, अगर एग्जाम्पल 0 पर कंटिन्यूटी चेक करना है तो फॉर द प्लस यू कैन गोइंग फॉर सपोज द 0 प्लस h, h इज द इंक्रीमेंट वैल्यू इंक्रीज बाय h, h ऐसी कीमत है जो आप इग्नोर कर सकते हो, यू कैन इग्नोर दिस। अगर माइनस में है यू कैन से दैट द सपोजिशन टर्म इज द 0 माइनस h, 0 की बात कर रहा हूं, 0 प्लस है तो आप सपोज कर सकते हो 0 प्लस h, माइनस है तो आप सपोज कर सकते हो 0 माइनस h। अगर क्वेश्चन दिया है डिस्कस द कंटिन्यूटी एट x इक्वल टू 1/2, 1/2 प्लस होगा तो 1/2 प्लस में वैल्यू होगी सपोजिशन टर्म 1/2 प्लस h, माइनस में होगी 1/2 माइनस h। अगर 2 है 2 में होगी 2 प्लस h, माइनस से क्या होगा 2 माइनस h। कोई भी क्वेश्चंस आपको पूछेंगे तो पूछेंगे डिस्कस द कंटिन्यूटी एट x इक्वल टू 0 और x इक्वल टू 1 और x इक्वल टू 2 और x इक्वल टू a। फाइन। अगर प्लस टर्म है, सपोज क्वेश्चन ऐसा है कि x इक्वल टू 0 आगे कंटिन्यूटी डिस्कस करो तो 0 प्लस मीन्स वो 0 से ज्यादा, ज्यादा का मीन्स इंक्रीज बाय 0, उसका मीनिंग है द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस फंक्शन बाय 0 स्लाइटली इंक्रीज। जो इंक्रीज वैल्यू होए वो आप इग्नोर कर सकते हो। अगर आप लिखो डिस्कस द कंटिन्यूटी एट x इक्वल टू 2 का इंक्रीमेंट क्या होगा, यू कैन राइट एनी वैल्यू दैट यू कैन इग्नोर। अगर आप 2 लिखो बाद में लिखो 2.00001 इज एज गुड एज 2, इज इंक्रीज वैल्यू। माइनस में जाइए तो आप लिख सकते हो 1.99999। दिस इज अ सिग्निफिकेंट डिफरेंस का मीनिंग है प्लस h और माइनस h। On this basis, we discuss the questions not today but the next time. At the Monday, we complete this section of this continuity, and let me start the next chapter is the derivative. This is important for CPT and also for your first year BComs. जब आप मंडे आइएगा प्लीज यू रिवाइज दिस डेफिनेशन। आपको ये चीज हमेशा याद रखनी पड़ेगी फॉर कंटिन्यूटी में, प्लस होगा तो ये सेशन याद आना चाहिए आपको। फॉर द प्लस 1 प्लस है तो 1 प्लस h, माइनस है तो 1 माइनस h, माइनस है तो ये ब्लॉक आपको रिफर करके आना पड़ेगा। नेक्स्ट टाइम व्हेन यू विजिट दिस एट मंडेज लेक्चर 4:45, प्लीज बी साइलेंटली रिफर दिस थॉट्स। वी डिस्कस द एग्जाम्पल, finish the chapter at the Monday, and most probably Monday we start the chapter new derivative, or the next chapter is to be differential calculus. Again I revise this definitions point of the derivative. Please see here. Function f be defined at x equal to a. Define का meaning ये है व्याख्यायित है। First condition लिखी है f(x) equal to f(a) exist है। That will discuss an example. x tends to a plus का आपको meaning पता है। 0 प्लस होगा तो 0 प्लस एच सपोज करेंगे, माइनस होगा तो 0 माइनस एच लेंगे, 1/2 प्लस होगा तो 1/2 प्लस एच लेंगे, 1/2 माइनस होगा तो 1/2 माइनस एच लेंगे। 2 प्लस होगा वैल्यू तो 2 व्हाट वी टेक 2 प्लस एच, एंड 2 माइनस में क्या लेंगे हम 2 माइनस एच। दिस मीनिंग इज अ वैल्यू इन टर्म्स ऑफ द a प्लस एंड a माइनस। कोई भी फंक्शन ये दो कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई करते, then you can say the function is continuous, otherwise function is to be discontinuous. This to be end of lectures of this today. We will not start any one example which will take time, at least 1 hour. Monday when you come, please join us. Please refer the definitions of continuity. We are going to complete the chapter Monday continuity, and we start theory concept of the chapter of the derivative. You asked the tremendous difficulty. I think so. You revise the all portion what we discussed in the limit are highly important for the November test, also for the first test BCom exams. Fine. Now we meet the next time at Monday. We definitely start and to complete the continuity and we start derivative. Don't miss the lecture, because the first lecture of the derivative has to be a most important lecture for you up to the ending of lecture, also for the chapter of next integrations. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.